Who are you and what is your business?
So my name is Caleb. I'm the owner of Euroluxe Detailing here in Tombaugh, Texas. It's about a city that's about 30 minutes north of Houston. And we're a shop that specializes in ceramic coating, paint protection film, window tinting, and vinyl wrapping.
Now we're going to get into the heartfelt stuff. So what was your lowest moment, or like that moment that really showed you that you had to evaluate everything and look towards a partnership with a marketing and advertising company, and in particular Creators Collective?
So that moment was like 3 years ago when I first decided I needed to start upping my marketing. It was all kind of just word of mouth and just kind of going off based off referrals, and it was fine. But when I realized, once I started, getting more shop expenses and more bills, and I was trying to grow, but my income wasn't growing with it. And then you start seeing those months where you're kind of barely breaking even or even losing money, which I had never felt at that time. And that's when I realized, okay, I need to really focus on marketing, because branding is one of the most important things in a business, and yourself, your personal brand and your business brand. And it's the easiest way to build trust with good marketing, where you can kind of sell your services themselves.
Yeah.
Just good marketing. So I realized I needed to step it up when you start losing money.
Yeah, that'll change your actions and what you're doing real quick. So when working with us, describe that moment that you feel like, okay, I made a good decision and I think everything's going to end up working out.
I was coming from another marketing agency, and when I switched over to you guys, the first thing I noticed that I really liked, and that I knew I made a good decision, was the communication. I was coming from a place where communication wasn't there 100%. And then working with you guys and Frank and all the people that I work with in the group chat, I have a question, I put it in the group chat and it gets responded to that same day. I have an issue about something, if there's a typo in a campaign that we're running, it gets fixed pretty fast.
Yeah.
And so I told them from the very start, communication is key for me, and it's been great so far.
Hell yeah, I love to hear that, man. What was the most exciting moment that you've experienced with us so far?
I really like the campaigns that we put out. The campaigns that I was used to, they were just kind of really basic, very basic wording. It just wasn't, and I could tell, the leads were coming in, but they weren't like how they are now. And the campaigns are really nice. I really like how your team sets up and puts together the content. I recorded videos myself, and then I send it to them, and then they make a full edit out of it, and
they make it really awesome.
Good. Yeah, they make it awesome. So, and then just the return on investment. So far it's been doing really good. I can tell. I can honestly say that before working with you guys, and then to like right now, revenues has been up.
Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. Well, we can kind of jump into that next question then. How has revenue increased since you started working with us?
Before we started working with you guys, like a good average month was like 35 to 40,000. And now, the past 2 months, because I know in the beginning, it takes trial and error. It doesn't just go up right from the start. You got to put out, ads. We got to test them. But here within the past 2 months, we've been doing about 60 to 70 actually. 60 to 70.
Fucking go, dude.
That's why I said it's doing good. It's working.
Awesome.
And I will say that for the longest time, I was on edge of hiring a PPF installer, because I needed that. There was months where I needed that help, and then the next month it just kind of got slow, and I'm like, I'm glad I didn't hire someone.
Mm-hmm.
But now, now that we're consistently, doing these numbers, I finally did hire a full-time PPF installer. So if it wasn't for the growth, then I wouldn't have been able to.
That's amazing, man. That kind of seems like one of your most exciting moments then, actually.
Yeah, a big relieving moment. Because before, I was having to do the PPF, the sales, the payments, and the customer service and managing, and that's really hard. And I've always done the PPF myself, and that takes a lot of time. So getting that off of my hands and really get to focus on what I feel like I do best, which is sales. It helps. I think it's going to help. I think we can. Where I started off with 40,000 a month, I really think I can get it to 100,000. Just this one switch of me focusing on sales.
There's no question about it. You're 3 months into this, you know what I mean? Like, and we're already up, you know, a good 20K. Like, it's only going to go higher from there. So, a lot of people get worried about the slow season, but like, we turn a lot of slow seasons into like very steady and growing seasons. So, and then being in Texas also helps. It's like, it's always kind of hot, you know? So,
our servers are always needed. I mean, it'll be like November, and we'll still get people come in wanting ceramic tint because of heat rejection.
Yeah.
So,
who would you recommend creators to?
I've already have.
Oh, really?
I've got friends that, you know, a lot of the detailers around here in the Tombaugh area, North Houston area. I know a lot of them, and we all help each other out. You know, you would think the market out here is very competitive and like every man for themselves, but with me, I'm very close to my competitors, and we help each other out. And I'm always helping other people out, and they're always asking me, "How do you get so busy? How do you stay busy?" And I tell them it's with proper marketing. And I've already passed out your name to a few people and I think a couple have already had Zoom meetings with one of your guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic, dude. That's actually very, very nice of you, and very kind. Like, I really appreciate that. What would you say to someone who is on the fence about moving forward with us? Maybe you can think about the referrals that you sent out. You know, what would you say to them in order to get them to come over and join the collective?
Show them my profit loss the past few months. Yeah. I mean, proof is in the numbers. In the end of the day, I can talk it all, but in the end, if the numbers are there, then that's all that makes sense. Because the only reason why someone would join Creators Collective is because they want to take their current sales from here and, you know, up a level. The numbers tell the truth. So they don't lie.
Absolutely.
So,
What has surprised you the most, or maybe made you the happiest about partnering with us?
I say the amount of leads I was getting. I mean, I was used to getting a decent amount of leads before with the other marketing agency, and it was good. But with the way your team set up the campaigns and the landing pages and the SEOs and the certain zip codes, like, man, the leads come in, and I mean, I don't spend that much in my ad budget. I mean, it's not a crazy amount, but I'm getting. Now, I'd say on average, I get about 8 leads a day. But there's sometimes where I get like 12 leads a day. Just like, when was it? It was earlier this week. I got 12 leads in a day. I'm not even like completely like shocked because I'm used to that. It's like, we get a lot of leads. And I've been running the same campaign for probably about 2 months now, and it hasn't died out. Okay,
here's a good one. If there was one word you could use to describe your experience with us, what would it be and why?
From where I came from to now, relieving. Because I going from where I was with the other marketing agency to now, I felt a sense of relief because of how the communication was. And I didn't feel like I had to double, triple text and get onto you guys about a problem I had, and, you know, when is this going to get fixed? It was a simple message. I texted and it got fixed, and to me that's a huge relief, because you just want an easy, smooth selling experience with the companies you work with, and so I would say relief.
That's amazing, man. I love that. Any final words or anything that you want to add at the end here?
It works. So for whoever's on the edge of it, dude, people, shop owners like me, we see your ads, whether we're working with you or not. Like, we all see your ads, and for the ones that are skeptical, they see it like, I don't think that really works. It's just another marketing agency. Try it out, because it really does work. It really does work. If you've got the right budget, if you got the right idea on how you want to, you know, promote your services, then Creators Collective will get you a return.